all today. Today is, I believe, day 4 or 5 of isolation. Ella is isolating in her room. Meanwhile, Dan Andrews has said secondary contacts can go out, but I'm still going to post what I'm cooking for the week or fortnight. So anyway, guys, today I am going to be doing Portuguese styled custard tarts. I have got a puff pastry mix which I made earlier. I made yesterday and then I finished rolling it out today. It had to rest, so it wasn't really a great video for a live. Hoping that they're going to come out okay. They're very fine and fingers crossed. So I'm going to get started with the cooking. So I'm just going to go into start cook here on the Thermomix. It says to preheat the oven to 200, which I've already done. Hi Kitty, how are you? So I just press next. So I've greased my oven, my cupcake tin, which it's asking, and set aside. It's asking for half a lemon pipped. So I'm just going to put the lemon in, the pith like this, not zested or anything, just as the pith. Next, we're going to do 120 grams of white sugar. So I'll pour this in and I'll weigh it through. I did pre-pour it earlier, but just to highlight, can you see the scales going up, maybe? So we have 121 grams there. Next, it's asking for 2 tablespoons of corn flour. So again, I have this. With the corn flour, I'm just making sure I don't hit the blade top so it gets mixed in evenly. Next, I'm going to put the lid on. And for 20 seconds, we are going to turn it to speed 9 and mill the sugar and zest the lemon and all the So I've done most of the work with the hot pastry. There are steps where it says to do that, so I'll just skip through those. Okay. So once the arms let go, I'll give you a look. Oh, wow. So that is our icing sugar, or our sugar turned into icing sugar with this lemon peel all zested and the corn flour through it all. It smells delicious. Really nice citrus smell there. Alright, next we're going to use a spatula to scrape down the sides, just so we can get it all incorporated into the cook later. So we'll just quickly do that. I like to take my bowl off most of the time to scrape because I can't see in and above it. It's too short. Alright, so next we add 1 egg. So in she goes. Just like that. Next, add 2 egg yolks. So I'm actually going to split my egg yolks now using my lid. Power everywhere. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to crack my eggs into the lid. 1 and 2. Oops, I've got some go over the edge. That's all right. So now that is separating the egg yolk. I'm making a right mess of this. I should have used a bigger container. Alright, so that's separated the egg yolks. So they're down there. Now I've just got the 2 yolks here, which I'm just going to put in. Just like that. Alright, I'll just wipe this up. I just wanted to show you the glass so you could see the actual egg yolks going in, or the egg whites going in, rather than a metal one. Alright, so next we move on. 400 grams of full cream milk. So I'm nearly, I think I'm a little bit over, so I'll weigh her in. That's 100, 200, 300, and 406. That's not too bad. Next, I'm going to put the lid on and click next again. So for 7 minutes, it's going to cook on temperature 90 and it's going to be on speed 4. So because it's guided cooking, it's all programmed in and just ready just to turn the dial, add the ingredients and do other things whilst it's cooking. So got 7 minutes on the cook here. Then pretty much we are going to fill our pastry. So I push these into place with a little cupcake mould former or a pastry former available from our mix shop. So that was quite a handy little tool. Meanwhile, they're very rustic, which makes me do think of Portuguese tarts, but we'll see how it turns out. We have 6 minutes, excuse me, just got something I dropped. 6 minutes left on the cook. So the beauty with guided cooking is that everything's all installed for you. It's ready to use. If there's any new updates on the machine, it all comes through Wi-Fi and updates the machine and also the recipe platform, which is Cookie-Do. So there's over 74,000 recipes online, limited obviously to languages you can read or speak, so it does cut it down, but if you can speak multiple languages, the world is literally your oyster. It's hands-free cooking, so I can comfortably leave making this custard now and go and do some other chores. Alright, 5.5 minutes. I can start to smell the lemon zest, it's really coming through now. But I love it how you just cut the zest off and it does it all for you. It's so fine and very precise with the cutting of the zest. I'll clean up a little bit. I always keep my eggshells now because I just blitz them up once they're dry and put them on my plants, which is another one of my favourite hobbies. Okay, so literally I have these dishes and the bowl. That's all I've got at the moment. So has anyone got anything planned for the day? We're at 2 o'clock nearly, I believe, but anything for the afternoon? It's a lovely day for a picnic. Might take some tarts out, as in Portuguese tarts, to my fiance. So fingers crossed these work, guys, because this is the first time I'm trying puff pastry. Also the first time I'm doing Portuguese tarts. But with the guided cooking, I'm not shy to try anything these days. Give it a go. Alright, so it's up to temperature 70. So now the lights have turned red, which means that the bowl is hot, so just be cautious. And it's not too loud really at all. It's quite a, depends on what you're doing. If you're thickening or cooking, it's quite quiet. If you are grating Parmesan cheese, it does throw out a bit of noise, but that's only for 20 seconds or so. It's also great for grating down ice for your margaritas, which I might make one later. A tropical mojito, sorry. Delicious. My sister made it the other day. She said it was beautiful. Hi Kylie, how are you? Oh, you're alright. You're not late at all. Are you cooking anything today, Kylie? I am making Portuguese tarts. So I did a puff pastry yesterday. I let it rest overnight and in between folds. I rolled it out today and filled my tin, and we're just doing the filling now to put it into go to bake. Alright, we have 3 minutes left on our cook. You haven't planned anything yet? Yeah, definitely yum. Alrighty, coming up to 85 degrees in temperature, so it does get temperature up quite quickly. You love tarts? Yeah, these are quite a favourite. We used to always have them at work. When we went to Yumcha, we used to get them as a dessert. They're delicious. I'm just hoping that I haven't pressed them in too hard so they don't come out. That would be my biggest issue at the moment. Not how the custard's going to work out, it'd be how I've handled the dough or the pastry. Honeycomb ice cream, yum. Are you making another batch? I've really got to try that because I love honey. Is the recipe on Cookie-Do, Kylie? Egg tarts, yes. very similar. Well, this was 1 egg and 2 egg yolks. Yeah. My bagels, I've got a couple of bagels left from yesterday out of 10, so we've had 6 already. They were delicious. So light and fluffy. A cookie dough recipe, I'll look it up, Kylie, and put it on my to-do list. I'm thinking of doing a French apple cake coming up in the week as well. Alright, 1 minute and 20. Looks really good. Thank you. I say rustic. Yeah, pretty rustic. But that's all good. It's fun. They're unique. Hi Danielle, how are you? Alright, 45 seconds to go. I'll have to decide on what I'm doing with my egg yolk, my egg whites, since I've got them left over. Good, glad to hear it. So, 30 seconds to go. Like I said earlier, when this is cooking, I'm quite safe to leave it to cook on its own with the custard. It determines how long it needs to cook and thicken, and I can comfortably go and do other chores. Don't have to continuously stir it. Still on Zoom? Oh, busy. I'm just saying, Danielle, I hope I haven't pushed my pastry in too hard. This is a pastry I made yesterday, and we're doing Portuguese tarts. So here we go. I'll click next, and it says add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which I didn't get down. So let's just have a look at that for now. So that's it at the moment. Smelling divine. I'll get the vanilla. And we want 2 teaspoons. Yes, 2 teaspoons. 1. So we've got beautiful rose gold. I love these, they're so pretty. They're available in our mix shop. Oops, I have opened it. So 2 teaspoons, 1 and 2. Might just put that in there a little bit. And next, it's saying to put the lid back on and we'll cook it further. So the lid is back on, and we're going to cook it for, it's only going to blend in the vanilla for 10 seconds on reverse speed. So reverse speed actually means that the speeds go a different way. So there's a sharp edge and there's a blunt edge. So when it's on reverse speed, the blunt edge will actually stir your food rather than chopping it. So it can, save the integrity of a lot of your food, especially if you do like a mushroom risotto or the likes of. Alright, next, transfer it into a ceramic glass and cover. So I think that is pretty much it for us, guys. Let's just, it's thickening up nicely, like I'll just, so I've got to put it in a glass jar and put the, alright, so that's asking for our pastry. So I'm just going to let it cool down and then I'll transfer it into the tarts and then we'll bake it. So I will post a photo later today of what they look like, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Thanks guys, if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. I can't wait either, Danielle. I want to try them. Smells so good. Alright, have fun guys, have a great day.